Hello class, my name is Dennis Large and I'm going to be your instructor for this Leading Edge course. First, let me tell you a few things about myself. As I said, my name is Dennis and I work at the Los Angeles County Office of Education in the Instructional Technology Outreach Division and specifically for CTAP, the California Technology Assistance Project. This is what my office looks like, and this is what I wish my office looked like, and this is where I live. This is what my house looks like, and this is what I wish my house looked like. This is my commute to work as a Google map, and this is a Google satellite image of my commute to work, and this is what my commute to work actually looks like. This is my iGoogle homepage, and the red there is where I lose money on the stock market. I like The Simpsons. I like beer. My favorite concert was Bruce Springsteen. I'm 49 years old, I have one wife and two kids, and I've been in education for 25 years. I'd like to take just a few minutes to welcome you and discuss a few of the course objectives and share a little bit about the course you're about to take. And I'll start by saying that my wife and I took up golf a couple years ago. We're really enjoying it, but we're really not very good. It seems so simple. I'm fairly coordinated, fairly athletic, and the golf ball doesn't even move. It's just sitting there, daring me to hit it, mocking me, really. But I'm here to tell you that it's much more difficult than it looks. Can you see what's wrong with this picture? Anyway, there are tons of very good teachers out there who looked at online instruction the same way. They figured they were already good teachers, so how hard could it be? Well, you get the point. Teaching online is a whole different story. The Leading Edge course has been designed for K-12 teachers who have already taught online but feel like they could use some extra guidance. And it's for teachers who have not yet taught online but are interested in starting. Now, I recognize that profile is not going to fit everybody in the class. If you don't have a specific plan to teach an online course, identify a course that you might someday teach online and use that as your reference for the learning activities that we're going to be doing. Throughout the next 6 weeks, you'll be introduced to the steps involved with designing an online course. You'll engage in discussions with your peers about topics connected to the online teaching experience, and you'll produce products for a portfolio. That portfolio will end up being your ticket to Leading Edge certification. I expect us to have some class participants who have already taught online, and if we do, that will only enrich our discussions further. An online learning experience is anchored in interactions with your peers and will be leveraging the range of expertise you bring to the class to result in much more relevant and meaningful discussions. In addition to sharing your thoughts and ideas, the next 6 weeks will put you on a path to developing effective online learning activities. You can expect to be spending as much as 8 to 10 hours per week as you work your way through this course. I want you to know that how much I continue to learn from my own online teaching experiences. Teaching online is challenging but incredibly rewarding. You'll be amazed at the level of connectedness you will establish with your online students. And, like many online instructors, you'll realize that online learning is an effective instructional method that has potential to foster real-world, relevant learning experiences. I'm passionate about working with online instructors, and I'm very excited to share my own experiences and suggestions with you along the way, while acknowledging that I don't have all the answers, and we're very much in this together. Finally, I want this to be a successful experience for you and warmly welcome your questions and comments throughout the next 6 weeks. And be sure to get up from the computer every now and then to relax and get some exercise. Maybe even get out there and play some golf. Well, I'll see you online.